I think that there's a lot of voter apathy. I've talked to several of the young folks, and they say, "Why should I vote? It's not going to make a difference." I've had some that say, "I've never voted. I don't intend to vote. It's not going to change anything." And I try to explain to them that their vote matters. Perception is reality in the minds of those that have it. So we have to create that image that law enforcement can be trusted, that we are guardians and not warriors. A lot of time that mindset is that we're warriors and it's us against them. But we have to understand that in order to build that reservoir of trust that we need in our community, we got to start acting like we're the guardians of this community. We got to show folks that we care, that we are not apart from the community, but we are part of the community. How you doing?
How you
Henry
doing,
Whitehorn.
sir? Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Nice
Asking
to
for
see
your
you
vote.
again.
Yes, ma'am.
You've got my vote. I've turned in my ballot already.
Thank you so much.
That's-
For old soul.
You
Yes,
already
sir.
got mine first thing this morning.
I appreciate it. All right, yard barber.
Yes, sir.
I'm Henry Whitehorn. I'm
All right,
running
nice to
for
meet you.
sheriff in Caddo Parish.
Okay.
And I'm asking for your vote on November the 18th. But the stop and frisk policy was ruled unconstitutional because of how they were just stopping without any probable cause, any reasonable suspicion, harassing Black and Hispanic citizens. And the court said you can't do that. But stop and frisk never left because that's Terry versus Ohio that says if you suspect that a person has committed a crime or is about to commit a crime, you can stop that person. The frisk comes in if I see you and I think you got a weapon on you and I'm gonna just kind of pat you down for my safety. That's always been the case. We teach that. Number 74. And I have 40 years of law enforcement experience. I was the superintendent of state police. I was the chief of police here. I was a United States Marshal, and I was the CAO for the city of Shreveport. Some folks didn't go to the polls. They're supporting, but they didn't go to the polls the last time. This time, I believe it's going to be different because a lot of people assume that we had this thing in the bag, and so there was no urgency. Now there's some urgency. Can I get a little free advertisement? That would look good. It'll get you some ties. Yeah.
I'm sure my daddy got some.
I went first thing this morning, as soon as they opened and got down there.
I appreciate it. Yes, sir. I spent 12 and a half years undercover going all over the state. And a lot of times I was away from home and I missed some opportunities. So I'm trying now to make sure that I don't, regret not having that time that I can't get back, So I do as much as I can. That's why my son is out here with me today. I was telling some folks about a horror story at the Truancy Center where this young girl went to school. She had a bonnet on her head, and the teacher told her she couldn't wear the bonnet at school. And she said, well, I can't take it off. Teacher kept telling her to take it off. She wouldn't take it off. And so they called the police. Police wound up arresting this young girl for disturbing the peace. Took her to the Truancy Center. Come to find out, the reason she had the bonnet on, her weave was bad. And she didn't want to be picked on by the other students. So what you think is gonna happen the next time? She wanted to go to school. She didn't want to stay at home. The next time, what you think is gonna happen? She gonna stay at home.
Stay at home.
Ain't gonna go to school.
Facts.
And now she got a record. A record for what? We can do so much when we work together. And I can't do it by myself. It's going to take the community as a whole to solve the crime problems that we have in Caddo Parish. And I'm just ready to go to work and get this done and make a difference in our community. I'm Henry Whitehorn. Yes, sir. Running for sheriff. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Asking for your vote.
You got me.
Yes, sir.
I'm like super glue. You stuck with me.
Thank you now. All right, I appreciate you.